All right, we're going to talk about how to tell time today. In the first Para Empezar chapter of Spanish 1, we learn how to tell time. And the question is, ¿Qué hora es? That means, what time is it? Okay, literally it's saying, what hour is it? What time is it? So when we ask this question, ¿Qué hora es? Most of the time we're going to answer it by saying, son las. Son las is, it is, or there are this many hours, and then we put the time after it. So if it's 8 o'clock, we would say, son las ocho. That means it is 8 o'clock. We don't need any words for o'clock. That doesn't exist. We just say that there are 8 hours right now. So if it's exactly at an hour, it's easy, and that's all we have to do. However, there are other times, like when you add time to the minutes. So let's say that it was 4:13. Then we would still start with son las cuatro, but now we're going to add some minutes. In order to add those minutes, we're going to use the word and, y. Son las cuatro y, and then the number for 13 is 13. So if you're on a clock, here's your little clock right here, and you want to add minutes, you're on this side over here, this side of the clock, you're going to use the word and to add that side of the clock. There's a couple special spots in the clock though. There's right here where the quarter hour, that's called a cuarto, and a half hour is called media. So if it was 5:15, we would say son las 5:15. You could still say 15. You could choose to use the number. That's fine too. But a lot of times you'll use the quarter hour instead. Or if it were 8:30, you would start with son las 8:30 for 8.5. You could also use 30 if you want to say 30. That's fine too. But a lot of times we'll use that media for the half hour mark. Once you get past the 30 minutes though, and you're approaching the next upcoming hour over on this side of the clock, a lot of times they'll use menos. So if you've ever asked somebody the time, say, what time is it? And they say, oh, it's 3:15, or it's 8:50. Same kind of idea. They're going to say the coming hour minus whatever is left to get there. So if it was 7:45, I have some options. I could still say son las 7:45. I have that option to just say and 45, but it's very common instead for them to subtract. So son las, and we'll go to the next hour that it almost is and say son las 8 menos cuarto, minus a quarter, or minus 15, menos 15. So once you're getting closer to the next hour, past the 30-minute mark, this only works when you've gone past the 30-minute mark, then you can subtract some time. And then there's one other special thing with time, and that is if it's 1 o'clock or 1 o'clock with any minutes following it, that's the only time where we won't use this son las because it's not plural. There's only 1 hour. So 1 o'clock is special. It's just going to be es la una. And we can do that to all this stuff. Es la 1:30 if it's 1:30, or es la 1:15 if it's 1:15. So that's how we tell time in Spanish.